Okay, welcome back to the 8th episode of Hogwarts Legacy, where we kick off right where we left off the last time. Let me just speak to this little goblin first.
I never thought Ranrok's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrok and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrok has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrok is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrok assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Okay, that's quite a way away, so I'm going to move on to the next main mission, which is just at this tent over here.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
They must have come this way. Think! Slippery as a kelpie, they say you
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Now you've done it.
Protect her! Stupid! Incendio!
I did it on the wrong person.
Is that all you got? You will not survive it! Really enjoying the view.
I was waiting to set them on fire. Oh, there's someone else.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collection section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
Yellow tiger! Reductor! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
You're going to regret that.
Leviosa! Incendio!
I'm trying to do Professor Hecat's challenge,
You little brat.
which would be easier if my partner didn't keep stunning them.
Incendio!
There we go.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
So we get you to try out Merlin's trials.
Revelio.
Okay.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Set it on fire, maybe?
I am curious about these...
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Well, that was quite easy.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Pretty kind lady, that woman. That's cool. I like that sort of stuff. In case I haven't mentioned it previously. Okay, let's take a look at what we should do next.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Let me fast travel there. Be much quicker. Hogsmeade map. And this Flue Point is closest.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Oh, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Okay, so that's a treasure hunt. I think maybe we'll try out a different quest that will keep the main story going. What have we unlocked here? Defeat 10 dark wizards to get Dragonheart Protector's cloak. Interested in getting that. And solve one more Merlin trial to get increased storage for gear. Definitely want to do that. Okay, so let's go up to quests. And oh, it is the main one we have to do. Okay. And let's go to the map. Yeah, map is finicky to work out. Okay, bolt tower. Okay, we'll fix it. Let's make a dash to the Owlery. Figure out what's happening with this wand. Oh, we have to go inside. Open up! Come on, I made a mistake, thank you.
What are you up to now?
Oh, these were the Thestrals are kept. There are two. Oh. That's pretty cool. Really looking forward to that flying lesson. Okay, did not mean to climb up there. Oh, I should have just probably kept on running earlier until I unlocked the fast travel point that I'm expected to be at Owlery. Because I was like halfway up that hill in the previous episode. When I was running to Little Hogsfield. Whatever that hamlet is called. Oh well, we're doing it now. Still don't know what the moonstone is used for, but something to collect, so I'm collecting it.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Revelio.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
Hogwarts Owls. School owls and owls owned by students can be found in the Hogwarts Owlery. One is advised to explore carefully, keeping an eye out for owl droppings and regurgitated mouse skeletons.
I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick.
Accio.
No statues here. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws.
So I need to collect these things.
This'll do nicely.
There was one up there. One other statue.
Accio.
Nothing.
And there's another one. Okay, I need 5 more. Maybe if I climb up.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Already doing that.
No statues here.
Accio.
I'll take that, thank you. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. No statues here.
No, no, okay. I'll run around then.
Accio.
And the page. And what's this one? Leviosa.
Levioso.
Another codex page.
Accio.
I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. This'll do nicely.
Is that all of them? No. Still some. Did I not already do this one? I guess not.
No statues here.
Is that all of them now? Okay, let's go down and check. Oh, there's another one I didn't get in the middle. There.
Accio! I'll take that, thank you. What's happening?
Alright.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Okay, there's nothing else here. Let's see if we can't fast travel to the edge of the Forbidden Forest soon. Hang on, is there a quest here? Up at the top there, by the looks of things. Let's check it out. Okay, across the bridge. 2 candles. Archway ruins. Not very descriptive.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Right. Let's make out to the Forbidden Forest now. Perfect time while it's currently nighttime. Not too sure how different it will be during the day.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Honking daffodils. Oh, is this that map? Across this archway. So going to the Forbidden Forest. What's the bridge?
Levioso! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio!
Here we go. Killed our dog Bob. What happened to his drops? Didn't get it this time either. That's unfortunate. Oh well, let's keep moving.
What do they do with the prisoners' wands?
Do you know what they do to prisoners in Azkaban?
No one has ever escaped from Azkaban. They say it's impossible.
How can they allow people to be trapped with Dementors?
There's nothing the Ministry could do to repair the damage they've done.
My cousin got the Dementor's kiss. Poor lad.
It's impossible to stay sane after staying in Azkaban with those Dementors.
Diggory got a cemetery built on the island. As if that's enough justice for all those that died in those conditions.
Pretty sure that's like an Easter egg for Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh, a whole bunch of deer. Let me see if I can't swap out for disillusionment. Sneak up on some people.
Tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we could steal some beasts from the pens at Hogwarts.
Oh, he's gonna get cooked alive. And I'm still invisible even after smashing the bloke into the ground repeatedly.
It's like, time to take my bite is Patricia. You just stupid lucky.
Stupid one.
Reducto.
Ooh.
That one hurt.
Yes.
Okay, should be finished with her assignments now. There we go. combat is so much better when I can actually time the stuff properly without all that lag. I've got an enchantment, I think.
Revelio.
Anything in here? Nope. Alright.
The wrong time, and we see you about to echo your folly. We're supposed to offer our respects at some point.
Sneak up on some more boykies.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Petrificus totalis.
Won't matter.
If we can't even agree on something amongst ourselves, how on earth are we to forge a plan to defeat our enemies? I put forth a fine approach of how we should... I heard something.
Attacking him with the cabbage.
I'm sure it'll be harder to kill...
Well done, Mr. Cabbage.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. They come after me. I'll stick them like
Petrificus totalis.
What was that?
Leviosa.
Still counting that as sneaking, since he wasn't able to raise the alarm. But I want to actually check out what was in this cave that I just ran past.
I should investigate.
Oh, hello.
Revelio.
So of course the only natural thing to do is to jump in. Huh. So it's like a little water portal. Nothing else in here. So now I know for future reference. Alright, let's keep moving then. Oh, it's daytime. Oh, this is that bridge that was referring to.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
What do I need to do for it? Seems to be locked. Well, I need to learn the disarming charm, Expelliarmus, so let's go to Professor Hiccups. Oh, we've got our fancy new cloak done. And what's this down here? Officer's uniform. Okay. fast travel outside of Professor Hackett's classroom and learn how to disarm people.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I forgot to change my clothes. Sorry, guys. That looks out of place. Okay, let's change our clothes quickly. There we go.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Here we go.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus disarms wands or other weapons out of enemies' hands. Different types of enemies will react in different ways when disarmed. Okay.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Wasn't this Harry's favorite spell? That he constantly used? Dummy looks confused.
Still at it, I see.
Yeah, okay, let's go to the Forbidden Forest then. World map. And Forbidden Forest. And do a bit of a sprint run to quest objective. Now that we know where it is.
Off on another adventure, are we?
That I am. And got to change my robes again now that I'm outside. I wish we could save outfits. Make things easier. What's this one? Luxurious cloak. Oh, let's put this one on while we go through the Forbidden Forest. Yes. No hats. Wait, let's put the gloves on as well. Yes, and that goes well. It's pretty dapper, if I say so myself. Those things don't sound like chickens, but I don't know what they are. What bird is that? Oh, it's an eagle. Okay.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
A whole bunch of warnings about spiders.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Yep, spiders. Oh, level 20. Oh, jeez.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Useless. Yo, that was tougher than I was expecting. Okay, so they are... Oh jeez. Has it got stuck in the webbing? Doesn't look like I can free him. Environmental storytelling, I guess. Oh, should I equip a flame spell, I think, maybe.
Incendio.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Oh, what's...
Management, I tell you this. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Level 20s. I'll come back here. I'm a little under-leveled.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
I think there's something to collect here. Yep. Dark Arts dueling gloves. Gonna put those on straight away. Nice bump up to my fend stats. More warning signs. Now these are the puffskins. Can't do anything with them just yet.
Revelio.
Oh, he actually whispers the spells when he's invisible. Did not notice that until then.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Looks pretty cool.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Still don't even know what I'm using leech juice for, but still picking that up every chance I get.
Intramuros.
Oh yes.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrok knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Protego.
Arrogant child!
Stupid. Incendio.
Back to the best. You won't get away with that.
Incendio.
There we go, that was...
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrok now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
That was easier than I was expecting. Being ambushed. There we go. Jackdaw's tomb. I think we'll probably end this episode off here and then explore Jackdaw's tomb from the next one. Have a great day, guys, and cheers for now.